Hi students. We are now in our week 10 module. So here's what I want you to think about and work on this week. Please be prepared that you will be, you have several journal assignments this round. Usually we have one or two, but we're going to have a power process activity and 3 different journals because we're going to use the journal space to reflect on our learning and to build the outline. So that's why we have a couple more than usual. So let's take a quick peek at what you have going on. This week you will need to kind of commit to one of the readings. These are your topic options for your rhetorical analysis. So you still have the assignment sheet, and then you have the documents. Now the documents are here. The essays are in a Word document form for a reason. You will need to download this and save it somewhere or have access to it and use it for the next assignment, which we'll go into. Okay, so one of the topics I want to open with this week is the importance of using AI ethically, because the more I see students use it, the more I'm realizing they don't either know how to use it or they're using it in an unacceptable way for a college course. So we need to learn that, and I do feel it's my responsibility as an instructor to teach these skills. So that's what this page is all about, and you do have a video to watch that will, this guy's really good. Don't let the suit throw you. I think you guys will appreciate this guy because he's totally coming at you from a student's point of view. He mentions instructors, so both are the audience here, but I think you will like what he has to say, and I think it's reasonable in what he says about using AI and how to use it. So you will need that video to go into the next assignment here, which I am going to ask you to, number one, reflect on your just general. This is a safe space. I'm not judging you. I promise. You can just be real here. I am not interested in, coming after anybody. I just want to know, and I want you to know and be aware of how you use it and what you're doing with it. And then 2, discuss 3 insights from the video. Okay, so that'll be good. Now, that'll get us off on the right foot. But for the next assignment, I want you to kind of go back into your unaided brain, so no AI for this assignment. And the reason for that is because this assignment, this is a power process. You will need to upload the essay you're going to analyze for this one, just like what you did for the self-eval, but instead of uploading your text, you're uploading the writer's text. And you're going to use that. I have questions there prepared for you to help you do an analysis. And so really, it's really important that you do not use AI for this assignment because you don't need to. This is just a practice. This is you, the stakes aren't high here. You're just, don't leave things blank, but do your best to analyze and find things and think about the text on your own, because that's a part of the learning. If you rely too much on the AI, then again, that's an issue with integrity and you're not learning. Your critical thinking skills will not be where they need to be for a college level. So that's why just be you, be your real self, use your real brain, your human brain, and analyze the text as best you can with what you have. That'll be important because the next assignment, this is another journal, and 7.2 here is going to actually ask you to, it's going to ask you to use AI to analyze the text, but that's why you want to do the other assignment first. So don't do this one first, do the power of process first, because you need that assignment before you can do this one. And then you're going to upload the paper that you're analyzing to an AI generator and use a very specific prompt that I have here for you. Okay, so you need to follow the instructions here to the T, and just practice. So you're going to grab that prompt and the response, attach it, and then you're going to discuss here in the journal part numbers 3 and 4. So again, follow the instructions and use this as a learning opportunity, because you're going to be comparing the AI to kind of the analysis that you did on your power of process wheel. Okay. The next thing in the module, you're going to have some presentations and resources. This is me going over the guide for this type of assignment to get started on it. I also have a more specific presentation for really focusing on thesis statements, but I talk about intros too, because students a lot of the times really want to have that intro in place before they get to the thesis, although you don't need to. But I talk about them together since the thesis is located in the intro. So I have a sample essay rhetorical analysis up here with the text that's being analyzed in the essay, and I refer to that. So this is a good resource for you to kind of check things out. And what does she mean by a rhetorical analysis, and what does that look like? That's your resource, and I refer to it in my presentation. So the next thing you're going to do, I do have a specific handout. This is a web resource, so click on that for just a little quick, easy read handout on thesis statements. And then the resource here that I'm providing you is an outline template for rhetorical analysis. And it's pretty detailed and specific. And I think it's very helpful for students who struggle with how to get started or structure and aren't sure what to put where. So all of you are welcome to use that if you feel like it is helpful. It is a resource. The next and last assignment of the week of the module is going to be making a thesis and outline. So you get to choose two options, two paths here, using AI to develop your outline, or if you do not want to, I'm not going to force you to, because I also think that's an ethical issue. So if you want to do your own outlining without it, by all means, you may do so. So you have option 2. And I put that outline here, that template, again, if you want to use it, because I think that would help you if those of you doing number 2. If you're doing number 1, the caveat for number 1 is to, you do need to always show your work, include the prompt that you're using and the results that you get from it, and then modify it. Don't just leave it. You don't want to be that person. That's the robot. That's not the critical thinker. You don't want to bring the exact outline and be like, that's it, that's what I'm doing. You modify it. There's probably going to be stuff that comes back on to you that you're like, I don't want to write about that. I don't even know what that term means. So focus on those appeals, pathos, logos, ethos, and any kind of rhetorical strategies or devices you learn about from your activities this week. Okay, and then by the end of this, you should have something to work with for your next module to submit a very early first draft, which will be due in, like I said, in the next module the following week. So we will get there, but this is where we are and what we're doing to get you going and get you started and using resources and tools to help you think critically and not resources to do the work for you. All right, everybody, I'm here if you need me, but I hope you have a good week. Happy drafting.